So a lot of you are waiting for an update, and honestly, it's turning out better than we all would have expected, and I'm really happy to report this. Though I will say that for the bully and their mom, it turned out to be a more F around and find out kind of situation. So the situation did not end on Monday, unfortunately. It went into Wednesday, and I finally put a stop to everything by Wednesday. I had called who I need to call on my end in my city in order to deal with the issue. However, on Tuesday, I'd received a call from the mom because at 250,000 views, she freaked out when she saw this video. And mind you, I didn't use any names. I didn't name the school, nothing, because I'm not looking to have anything happen to any of these people any further. I want to bring awareness to the fact that we will not tolerate bullying, and this is a really stupid thing to fight about. Let's just put that out there. We all agree, I think, unanimously for the most part, right? And here's the thing, instead of apologizing to me or even saying, dude, I shouldn't have done what I've done, I feel ridiculous, and, just feeling some kind of showing remorse, none of that happened. Instead, she said, I hope you got what you wanted out of this. Me? All you did was bring awareness to the fact that your actions won't be tolerated. And what you did is you ruined the experience for this poor girl that's going to prom. And it turned out that by Wednesday, when she called me a second time, when the video hit over 1 million views, is when she really lost it with me. But she tried to call me calm. And she said to me, basically, well, I hope that you got what you want out of it for sure now. You didn't have to call who you called, because here's what I did. I called the principal of the school, because I had listed the school for myself, so I know where I sold that dress to. So I knew which school this was happening at. But it turned out that the superintendent, because I couldn't talk to the principal, I talked to the superintendent instead. And at first, they were very reluctant to talk to me. So listen, I don't want any details, but I want you to know I've been involved involuntarily. And I just want to make sure that you know where this is coming from. And I feel that your school having a Facebook page, that you're not a private school where you are limiting the girls to what they could wear to prom. You're not telling them they can't wear certain necklines or certain levels or lengths of slits, or the backs can't be open. It's not about that. It's basically your school making sure they all have a red carpet moment, which, on a side note, I'm going to digress a little bit. A lot of schools do that. Private schools do that, where they want to maintain a level of decorum and they don't want their prom goers to be wearing anything that's too provocative. That's one way of limiting the girls through these Facebook pages. But there's also the fact that this is a rite of passage. It's like the first major semi-adult event these young men and women are going to. So yes, the boys are getting tuxes or better suits, like one of their first good suits, adult suits. And the women, or the ladies or the young women, they're getting fancier dresses. It's a red carpet gala type of moment. So yes, they're treating it as such. Plus, we watch the Oscars, we watch the Grammys, the Emmys. All of these are all wearing different kinds of moments that are being produced specifically by designers individually for each person, so they kind of feel the same way with their first prom. So I went to 4 proms. I wasn't a popular girl at school. I was made fun of. I was also a cheerleader. So I didn't want to put any cheerleaders on the map as being bullies as a common denominator. That's not true, okay? I should have probably said something about that. So please, let's not say that, oh yeah, it's a cheerleader, so I should have known. Every group of type of people has a clique. Let's be realistic. And there can be bullies of all shapes and sizes and looks. But the reality is a bully's a bully. And there's no reason for it. So when I talked to the superintendent, I said, there's a deep-rooted problem with this Facebook page you guys have. Because I've heard about this Facebook page. I want you to know that it's not the school that's putting it together. I'm like, oh, so it's not being moderated by any adults or any teachers or anything of that nature. Maybe you should look into this. Well, it's the student council. Oh, so it is a school issue, because if it's the student council, then the student council is overseen by a teacher normally, or a group of teachers, because they usually are the prom committee. So in the end, let's be realistic. I was on the student council. I was also in the student senate in our school in college. We have someone that oversees it. It's always an administrator of some sort. I think you guys need to look into this, because if you are not, as a school, giving these kids rules as to what they need to be wearing, I think that needs to be considered when it comes down to this Facebook page in general. And if you don't want problems and you don't want these issues, either take the page down or have a moderator involved in this, because there's nothing wrong with having the girls wear red carpet moments and wanting to be individuals and not having the same dress. I've heard this all the time. There's designers that are direct to client in some cases that do the same thing. But in this situation, this client drove 4 hours to see me, and she's being bullied over a dress that I sold to her because this other young woman bought it. And when he heard the word bully, that's exactly what he acted on, and I'm so glad I used that word. So after speaking with the superintendent for a few minutes, it turns out that there's a lot going on, and unfortunately, it may end in the fact that this young woman that decided to bully over a dress will not be going to not only her prom, but she won't be going to any prom in her school district, meaning that the boyfriend that she has, because I remember her talking about the boyfriend being in another school, she won't be able to go to either prom because they're both in the same school district over a dress. People, let's get real. Kids, this is not worth it. I'm talking to you now. I've had so many of your moms call me because you're all excited to come into my shop now. Can we please have some perspective? If this is the biggest thing in your life right now, all that bullying about a dress shows is that you're envious. You're flippin' jealous that she got it and you didn't. Go and buy a different dress, or be mad at yourself for not acting on it. Now, if it's about money, let's not let money get in the way. Let's talk about it. Talk to me. I'll help you figure out how you can get that dress. But let's not be mad at somebody else that they acted on the dress before you. It's not right. I don't care what store you go to. Because here's a reality. If you go to a department store, there is a higher probability that there's going to be multiple girls in the same dress. Come see me. Go to a bridal shop. Go to a shop that will help you. I am willing to work with you. We have payment plans. We can figure it all out. But there's no reason for you not to have the dress because of money. Now, if you decide that you're going to have a case of FOMO, fear of missing out, okay, and you have to shop 27 stores because you want to see everything, you're going to stand in lines. I take appointments to avoid lines. I don't like a line developing in my store. Everyone gets mad about it. Make an appointment, come see me. You will get your fitting room. I will work one-on-one with you. But that's why you shouldn't walk away from the dress, because you're going to go anywhere else that has a lot of prom dresses like I do, and there's going to be a line, okay? This mom did not think that someone would drive out 4 hours to see me. I have clients from Kentucky and Texas. I have clients from California that fly in. I had a woman that came in from Alaska for a meeting, stopped at my store because she knew about me from TikTok, bought her dress, went back to her meetings, and then went back home with a dress from Kasha's Bridal in Chicago. It happens. You may think I'm small potatoes, but I'm not, and I'm proud of it, and I'm thankful to this TikTok, this platform. That's why I was scared when TikTok we were worried it was going to go away. So the moral of the story is, don't wait. If you find a dress that you love, buy it. If you are worried you're going to miss out on it, well, then you're going to go shopping, and this might happen. But there's no reason for you to bully someone over the fact that you decided to walk away from the dress. I thought I had these conversations only with brides, because brides miss out on one-of-a-kind dresses all the time, or like gowns that are no longer being made and they're on sale. Dresses that are beautiful, if you fell in love with it, someone else will too. And if you're okay walking with it, think about it this way. If your app, as one of my clients said the other day, were to come and get it, would you be upset about it? And if you would be, then buy the flippin' dress. But do not bully anybody. And the reason why I didn't call out the family here by name or by school or anything that nature is because this person thought that no one would come in from that school to come shop with me. Know that they do, number one. And number two, some of the private messages that I received were kind of violent. That's where they were kind of filtered. And I don't want any kind of other bullying, because any bullying is not okay. I don't want anyone to bully one another. Two wrongs don't make a right. So we said our commentary here. We learned our lessons, did we not? Unfortunately, they had to learn the hard way, and they're not going to prom. So that's the end of this story. I hope to God see you at my shop. Happy prom shopping. I will add that the school, all the parents stood in solidarity with this family that was being bullied, and they're not taking it. They're not tolerating it. So I love the fact that happened for you guys.